reading these things, I had to pause for a second and think, what is it?
One of the things I love about being friends with Gandhi is we love to exchange ideas. We love to just scan the net, looking for all sorts of different people's philosophies about different things and keeping an open mind. Anyway, there was a list that came out, was it last week? I have it here somewhere.
Yeah, you sent it to me last week, so that's when I saw it.
I DM'd it to you, didn't I? Okay, here we go. Yes. Okay. Sorry about that. It's called The 14 Things You Should Know About Yourself. And as you listen to these suggestions, it's easy to go, oh, surely the answer is this or that. But no, it's great to be able to stop down and really analyze yourself as a human and how you fit into this planet, how you fit into this society, how you treat people. Number one, what are your non-negotiables in relationships and friendships?
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
You may just be pre-wired with things that you do or do not like, but have you actually said them out loud? Have you actually thought about the things that are not negotiable, period, with relationships and friendships?
I didn't until I looked at this list. And when I looked at it, I thought I knew myself pretty well. And then when I started reading these things, I had to pause for a second and think, what is it? And I came up with on that one, I think my one non-negotiable is emotional intimacy for both a relationship and a friendship. If I feel like I can't talk to you about everything and anything, and you are not that person that we can have either goofy conversations with each other or very serious ones, I don't like it. I don't want it.
Wow. And I'm sure if you give it enough thought, you could sit here and come up with maybe 5 extremely important non-negotiables.
Yep.
Like if you harm animals, if you harm people.
Oh my gosh, that should be everybody's non-negotiable.
It should be,
right?
But it's not.
Yeah, you're right.
You know?
You're right.
Number 2. Now this one is open for your own interpretation. What is your life philosophy?
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
It is, but it shouldn't be. Once you think it through, you could actually write a sentence or two, maybe, that truly describes your philosophy in life.
I still feel like the most important thing is kindness. I really do. I feel like being kind to people is easier than being nasty to people. So I feel like that should be the beginning of everyone's philosophy, just to be kind.
Who can argue against that?
You can't.
Right? You can't.
But people can, like you said.
But I took mine in a different direction where I definitely believe that my motto in life is I'd rather regret the things I did rather than the ones I didn't do. Because I want to know. I want to have that answer. I don't ever want to wonder what if. I want to know what if.
Then you can turn it into more of a cosmic thing. Like, what is the whole point? If we're going to be born on this planet and we are thinking ourselves that we are more evolved than other species, why? What are we doing? What are we supposed to leave here when we exit the planet? What is your philosophy on that? Yeah, what's up, Frog?
You know, on a selfish point, to go to Danielle's point of being kind to somebody, I notice when I'm kind to someone, I get my own personal charge out of it. So, yes, you're being nice to them, but you even get something out of it on your own. So, selfishly, there's a rise that you feel for yourself when just being nice to somebody and you don't expect anything, you don't need anything, there's no agenda. Just be kind. It's so much easier to get through life that way.
By the way, this these 14 things you should know about yourself is from an Instagram account called Live Your Impossible.
It's a great follow.
Yeah, it's really great. It's a great follow. What are you? I'm going to go a little faster here because I don't want to dwell too much. But what are your strengths and weaknesses? I figured that out really fast.
What's yours?
Well, I'll give you my weakness.
Okay.
Impatience. I'm a very impatient person.
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
But also, I have many, many other strengths and weaknesses. So we'll leave it at that. But here's a fun one. What is an ideal day to you?
That's a good one.
Oh, yeah.
For me, it's adventure and learning something new. If there's something that you can introduce me to that I haven't experienced before, I love it. Even if it's not, necessarily running up the side of a mountain, just something new. I love that stuff.
What about you, Danielle? What's an ideal day for you?
See, I would give you my ideal ending to the day because
my
ending to the day would always be coming home to my family and being able to have family time, and then at the end of that, sitting on the couch with my husband watching some television with a glass of wine and just relaxing. To me, that is the perfect ending to a day.
That's
I
What
love
about you,
it.
Scary? What about you, Scary?
Well, a perfect day would have first of all, waking up with a lot of energy and maintaining that energy through the day, catching up with one old friend, having a conversation and, checking back with someone, and eating an amazing meal and finishing it at a bar with some drinks.
There you go. Well, who sings Perfect Day? Who did the original version of Perfect Day? The song.
Oh.
I know that Duran did it.
Duran.
They redid it.
You want to play it?
It's
Danielle and Duran. Here we go.
To me, a perfect day, I experienced it the other day, and I should have said something to Alex. I was with Alex, and we were walking through Madrid, and the sun was shining, and the skies were blue, and we had this gorgeous architecture around us, and I realized I haven't walked this path in years, meaning not that particular avenue, but the path of being outside, feeling just great, hearing birds chirping and hearing kids giggling and playing over here. And today, that day was just a perfect day.
I love that.
And I love that song, Perfect Day.
We don't have either version of it.
It's a perfect day. I want to spend it with you. You know, you've heard that, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I only know the Duran version.
It just keeps me hanging on. Anyway, go look it up. What
It's
the
Lou
hell am I doing
Reed.
singing?
It's Lou Reed.
Lou Reed.
Yeah.
Oh.